Hey everyone, this is Jewelyn. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to Thursday's check-in. It is officially February and I wrap up 9 pop-ups for the month of January with my small business and shop. I want to thank everybody who came out to my pop-ups and purchased something from me, and I am so excited to release the Valentine's collection. I am just releasing the purple collection, which I'm super excited about, so I thought I'd wear purple. And I am finally taking a moment to just sit down and do a little catch-up with you guys as I am busy with pop-ups, grandma's doctor's appointments, and doing things for my small business. This past weekend I did 3 pop-ups and I spent the last 2 days taking grandma's to Cedars to do all her doctor's appointments. We have one more tomorrow when this video goes live, and then we just have other doctor's appointments and physical therapy and things like that. That is going to be other things that we need to do before we head back to Las Vegas in about 2 weeks, which I'm super excited about because there's a lot of changes in Las Vegas that I'm really looking forward to going back and doing my Las Vegas life. But for now, we are here in Santa Monica. It rained 2 days ago, so the plants are pretty happy right now, but my patio is super trashed. And I know I talked about previous Thursday's check-in how I'm going to clean the patio section by section. The weather has been really rough with wind and rain, and it literally destroys the collection. So it's a give and take, and I always talk about this on the channel where I love to have the outdoor space because I know I'm very fortunate to have that. Not a lot of people have outdoor space to have plants, and my plants do take a big chunk of the outside patio in front of the studio, so I'm very happy about that. But at the same time, the conditions of the environment with the trees is just very unforgiving. So it's just plant maintenance and things like that, and just working with the weather. It was really sunny today, so I was able to step away from the studio, take a break, which is something that I like to do for me, grandma, and Hoku. I want to share with you guys at least one plant every Thursday in the collection, no matter if I'm in Las Vegas or Santa Monica. Obviously, if I'm traveling around the world, I can't do that, but if I'm here in the States, I would love to share at least one plant every Thursday and share with you how they are doing. I'm right now in my Aeonium phase because it is Aeonium season, and there's actually 3 here, actually more than 3, that is doing really amazing this time of the year, and one is about to bloom for me, so it'll definitely be in pot of fame, which I'm gonna have to film. Here she is. Look at this beauty. I can't wait to harvest the blooms and make beautiful art with it. Speaking of which, I've been very busy harvesting my Cressula ovata blooms. It's a lot, and you guys see I try to share on the channel how much time it takes to process the blooms before I can put it in my art pieces. But look at this, the bloom stock is so crazy, and I don't know if this Aeonium bloomed for me before, but it's definitely living its best plant life here in Southern California. And hopefully when it blooms for me, I will be here and not in Las Vegas and able to capture the blooms. I would love to take a photo with it before I harvest the blooms, just so that I can have it for my plant diary. I like to take pictures of me and the collection over the years to just kind of like have a memory of where my plant collection and my plant life is. Comment down below if you do that, if you take pictures of your plants to see over the years how your plant collection and plant life is doing and the growth. I think it's very fun to see, and it's something that I like to do for the collection. But I'm like totally in Aeonium season, and it's just nice to have these beautiful plants in the collection. I have a few in Las Vegas, but majority of my Aeoniums live here. They love the California weather, and it's definitely one of these plants that you see in California that you will maybe see sometime in landscapes and in people's yards. Obviously, I don't have anything planted in the ground, but they do very well in planters. So I just wanted to highlight the bloom stock growth. Look at that. And I love Aeoniums. I like the characteristic of Aeoniums. I like that they look like almost like a rosette flower bloom along with the actual blooms itself that I can preserve and put in my art. It's like a 2-for-1. and they are just living art pieces. So very fun to share. Update of the blooms that I preserved in my previous Thursday check-in. It was a huge container, and I finally took it out of the silica gel. So I want to say it was in there for like a good week, and they are finally dried, and dried this small. So it's definitely a very hard work to get it to this point where I can finally put them in my art pieces. So I will be creating more pieces with the Crystal Ovada. And also I want to give a shout out to my grandma for helping me, because I did a second harvest and grandma's doing step 2, taking all of the stems off. This is some of the blooms that she cut, mixed in with fresh charged silica gel. It's all in here, and tomorrow when this video goes live I will do a third harvest. So I need to do these little things before I step away from the studio, because I will be doing 3 pop-ups this weekend, and the blooms don't last forever. They do last longer than an epiphyllum bloom, which just comes one night a year, but these Crystal Ovada blooms, I want to say, like, when they open up, you want to harvest them within the week, because then it'll start browning, and then you lose that window of having them dried nicely and the color that they are, which is this baby pink color. And it's like the perfect time of the year for me to create these beautiful one-of-a-kind pieces with New Year's and Valentine's and spring and Easter coming up. So stick around, I will be creating a lot of fun pieces with these beautiful blooms, and I can ship anywhere around the world. So with that being said, I am so excited to share with you guys, which I probably will put in the beginning of this video so you can see what this piece looks like in my hands. I'm super excited. I know I shared in a previous Thursday check-in one of my largest sun catchers and my epiphyllum blooms in there with tons of crystals. Well, I'm super proud about this piece because it is now my official largest sun catcher that I ever created, and it is beautiful. And I mean, between my pink moon that I did for Valentine's, which I shared on a previous Thursday check-in, my epiphyllum moon with all the crystals, which was my current largest sun catcher at the time that I ever created, and this piece, these are my top 3 pieces that I ever created when it comes to my sun catchers. I'm absolutely proud, so let me share with you what it looks like in my hands. Here she is, side by side next to me. I am in love with the simplicity of the piece when it comes to like the extra things that I add on and the way how I styled the piece. The star of the show of the piece is definitely the moon. I mean, we have the night blooming cactus in there with my pink epiphyllum bloom showcased in the moon, and this dreamy cloudy sky that I have just beautiful things in there. It took me about 2 weeks to create this piece about there, and I just have it like with a simple crystal charm and with my Jewel of Hawaii charm here on the top. So this piece is up for sale in my web shop. It is such a stunning piece, and if it doesn't sell, it'll just live in my art studio and I will admire it until it gets sold. But it's definitely one of these pieces where I really shocked myself. I'm really proud of my work, and it's just so nice to see these very precious cacti blooms preserved, and they get to live forever. So if you're interested in any of my pieces, these are begonia blooms in here, and my beautiful epiphyllums or my Crystal Ovada. You can log on to jewelofhawaii.com or message me on Instagram. If you're not able to come to one of my pop-ups, I will be here in Los Angeles starting off the month of February for pop-ups, but at the end of the month I will be doing a pop-up on the island of Oahu. I'm going back home with the shop, and I will announce where that is going to be as it gets closer on a Thursday check-in. But that is going to be it for today. I just wanted to hop on and say hello. From last week Thursday's check-in until today, I've just been busy doing pop-ups over the weekend, taking care of grandma and her health, and making sure she gets all of these appointments done because she was away for a couple of months. and just gearing up the shop for another 3 days of pop-ups. I can't believe it's finally February. I'm really proud about my plant life for the month of January with the amount of time away from the collection, where I was in Las Vegas for a month and then I came back here and I did 9 pop-ups. It was just a lot, and I still maintain the collection here. But I will take the channel out as it gets a little bit warmer to my neighborhood plant shops just to see what is being sold in retail spaces in my neighborhood. I would love to see if there's any cool philodendrons or Hoyas or Aeoniums that I could add into the collection. I think that'd be really fun. And then try to figure out how I'm going to maintain the patio from getting trashed. That would be like the ultimate goal that I would like to do in the first quarter. And that is my plant thoughts for the week. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me, and if you're new, welcome to the channel. Subscribe for daily uploads between the main channel and the vlog channel. You get a video each and every day, and if you haven't subscribed to the vlog channel, Jewel of Hawaii, I am now airing Travel with Jewelyn Sweden, where I share my time exploring Stockholm and my first time ever in Sweden. And I got to visit my bestie, which she was just an amazing host, and it's just so fun to spend time with her and explore another country that I've never been to before. So that is airing now. I believe we're well over 8 episodes. I'm pretty sure I will at least have 10 more episodes in Stockholm, and then I travel to other countries. So that is all airing now on Jewel of Hawaii. So between this channel and that channel, you get a video every day for now. So far, I'm like 1 month into the year and I'm still doing the same uploading schedule, so we're gonna keep it like that. And I will see you very soon. Until next time, aloha from Santa Monica, California. Happy planting. Bye.